And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. Second game done. Cubs advance. They beat the Padres 3-1. Man, there was some dramatics there. Top of the ninth there, Glenn. But the Cubs were able to hold on, even with getting two hit batsmen in a row. They were able to get the three outs, and there they go. They advance. Go play Milwaukee.
Do you agree with what I said before we went to air? If San Diego was going to have a shot at that, you wish it was the bottom of the lineup that they got hit, because they did.
Yeah.
I always use the term, they don't have the meat on the bone when it comes to, dude. Yes. You wanted your big bats up in that situation. They were down. They were floundering with, and I know when a guy's hot, you think he's going to keep it rolling, but when a guy like that is 2 for 3 or whatever he was, dude, the law of averages start creeping in. He was overdue to get out, and he flied out. And I think at the end of the day, the better team won. I mean, this was to be expected. The Cubs are the better team.
Cubs are a better team, but San Diego did have a hell of a bullpen. They still have a decent lineup. And hey, there was a chance that the San Diego Padres could have done something. They had a good season. It wasn't, it wasn't like a total loss. But hey, this is playoff baseball, man. And anything can happen.
Yeah, you can't have your starter go out. I said last night one of the keys would be you Darvish, and I was leaning the other side. I said he could step in, have a big game. Yeah. Dude, he was out of there before it got going. They were already down 2-0. That put them in the hole early.
It did. When he can't even finish 2 full innings. I mean, he didn't even record it out in the second inning, and they went to the bullpen. That's not really a recipe for success. He had to go a couple of more innings at the minimum, and he wasn't able to get it done. And hey, Chicago was able to take that Michael Busch home run kind of late in the game.
Despite the win, you did come to the plate earlier, and what would it have been? I guess it was our first. Dude, this is late in the day. It's only our second show, so I'm kind of off a little bit here. But in our first show, you came out after the Detroit game. We were teeing up. They had just started. You talked about that. Man, he's out. Hadn't given up a hit or an out in the second inning. But Chicago's kind of similar circumstance, Eric. Pulled their starter early. It was a little, is that the right move?
Yeah, I know. But hey.
You questioned it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. And hey, I'm going to bring up a question. I'm going to bring it up again tonight after the New York Yankees and the Red Sox game. Answer me this question. Should Shildt be fired?
No, I think he's a great manager.
Huh?
How
far did he get in the playoffs last year? I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way.
Yeah, but Eric, sometimes
hold on.
The best team
I'll
wins.
tell you where I'm going with this. I'm telling you where I'm going with this. And my San Francisco Giants fans out there, I think you might understand where I'm going with this. He didn't get past the DS last year. Couldn't get out of the wild card this year. Isn't that the same accusations that they were giving Bob Melvin when they ran him out of San Diego? He couldn't get it done with the lineup that they have. Shildt has the same lineup. So what's the excuse? You can't sit there and say you got to get rid. Yes, Aaron. You can't sit there and say you got to get rid of Bob Melvin. He couldn't win with that team. You can't sit there and say, well, Shildt was a good manager. You can't have it both ways. If you were arguing to get rid of him because he didn't go far in the playoffs, the same standard should apply to Shildt. That's all I'm saying.
Flip the script. Do you think he got to go?
No, I don't think he has to go.
Okay, I totally agree.
No.
He would be out of work, Eric, for about 8 minutes, and he'd be getting calls to his management.
I'm talking more about what fans have to say and the reasons of why they want to get rid of managers, right?
Yeah.
Bob Melvin isn't a horrible manager. He's not. Now, was he the right choice for the Giants? No. There were Buster Posey wants to move on, okay? And I get it. But you can't sit here and you cannot come out here and say one thing and then not say the other for another manager. That's all I'm saying. You better stay. You better stay online with what you're putting out there. You can't have it both ways, period.
Totally respect that, Eric. But at the end of the day, dude, you got to take a step back. If you go to the NLDS 3 years in a row and you lose, sometimes you got to take a step back and go,
Yeah.
Eric, how many times have you and I both said during the regular season, Giants baseball, it's not the manager's fault, Eric. Sometimes you just lose.
Yeah, sometimes you just lose. Exactly. Marco says Mike Shildt is out of a job, almost confirmed. Oh, look at that. Well, maybe.
No, he won't be. He won't be out of a job.
We'll see.
If he gets fired, he ain't going to be out of a job for more than 10 minutes, Eric. The guy is going to get a job.
Wait a second. Hey, maybe he's your next San Francisco Giants manager.
I wouldn't mind that, Eric.
Hey, what? Think about this.
Talk about an aggressive manager. You want an aggressive manager? There you go.
Two of the last 3 San Francisco Giants managers had formerly been a manager of the San Diego Padres. Could this be number 3? Could Mike Shildt be the next manager of the San Francisco Giants? Now, I'm going to have fun tonight. This is going to be fun.
Again, flipping the script. Would you mind if they announce next week? Well, I guess they have to wait a couple of weeks, right? But Mike Shildt, new manager. I'd be okay with that.
How about that?
I would be okay with that. What say you?
I'll be okay with that. To be honest with you, I'm not going to oppose any of the picks that Buster Posey has because Buster Posey knows what he wants, and I'm gonna trust in Buster Posey in making the right decision. I think I feel pretty confident that he's going to make a good choice. And it's not. Hey, look, I'm just a fan. What do I know?
Don't sell yourself short, Eric.
No, I'm just saying. What do I know? I'm not in the clubhouse and the strategy making and all that stuff. Maybe Buster Posey picks a guy for a reason. So I'm going to have to trust in what Buster Posey is going to do.
That's why we keep Robbie Dizzle on speed dial, man. You want to know? We'll find out. But I tell you what, all of a sudden you get my juices flowing coming into the show. I didn't even think of that. Oh, Eric. All I can say is Padres fire his ass and then we hire him. I like it, Eric.
How about that?
He's the kind of manager I want, Eric. He's
got a little fire
involved in the game. He's got fire. You saw what he was like in that rivalry with the Dodgers this year, man. He steps up for his players. I think he'd get a lot out of the players in San Francisco. I think, dude, you got me going now. I like it.
Why not?
Watch for that breaking news.
You heard it here first. No, that's dumb. I'm just having some fun.
If it ain't Mike Shildt, Edgar Martinez, Eric.
Edgar. But no, I just find it interesting. I want to know what people are going to be saying about Mike Shildt for the simple fact that's the reason why they got rid of Bob Melvin. Hey, let's talk about this. Hey, Glenn, Bob Melvin took the Padres deeper into the playoffs than Mike Shildt ever has. He took them to the NLCS.
What was that, Marty Laurie? Eric, Marty just said you can't live in the past, Eric. You can't live in the past.
Look. And this isn't an argument to keep it. This is an argument for fans out there who are so wrapped up in the axle about Bob Melvin, Mike Shildt, and this guy wins, this guy doesn't win. Hey, it's baseball. What is baseball built upon, Glenn? Everyone says it. It's built upon failure. And if you could have success, man, that tells you that you're pretty good at your craft. So whatever, it is what it is.
Here we are at 5:28 in the afternoon, Eric. We're already into game 3. I'm not going to harp on it. Earlier today, I said they could have spread these games out. I mean, we got another one already rolling. Could we not have had like a little hour to do the post game and you and I tee it up and the TV rights? They got to get their post game in. There's no time. They wrapped up that Cub game and it was just like, wow, what a final. Okay, back to now we're going to go to New York. Come on. And they're fighting. The debate is, well, they're up against football. Fuck football. It's baseball. It's not even Eric. Screw it. It's baseball. If you're going to watch, you're going to watch. I don't care about football. And even if I was a big football fan, I'd be, dude, I do split screen. I think it's a poor excuse, Major League Baseball, throwing 3 games afternoon like that, Eric. I don't get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Especially that Cub game overlapped by about, 3 innings?
Yeah, something like that.
And if you are the rights holder, which ABC is, they own ABC, ESPN, same group. I'm talking to Major League Baseball going, I'm trying to make money, sell advertising, promote the ball game, and you got 2 going at one time on my network.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good for me, Eric. And it all comes, oh, yeah, it's football. It's football Thursday. Who gives a shit? It's week 5 or whatever of NFL football. Who cares, Eric? It's baseball. Yep. I want baseball.
Yep.
And you tell me NFL football fans around North America and around the world haven't got a little itch in their step to kind of flip the dial and watch this Red Sox Yankees big game?
Oh, this is a big one. There's a lot of people watching this one right here, man. This is a big one right here.
Right.
Here we go. We got Cam's got a man on, 1 out, just struck out Rafaela. Nathaniel Lowe, I should say, right? Is it Nathaniel Lowe?
How's
he's up.
Schlittler doing?
He's already at 20-something pitches in the second inning. Well, we'll see. Ooh, that one was up. A little chin music there. But yeah, let's see what happens, man. I want to go watch this game again. What do you think about this? Cubs versus the Brewers. That's going to be a fun series. Who do you think wins? Who do you think goes to the CS?
That is a good series, isn't it?
I think the Brewers are pretty freaking good, man. The Brewers are pretty damn good. I don't see this one, it may go 5, but Brewers,
if anything, that Chicago team could be every year there's a Cinderella-like team. The team you go, oh, I didn't expect that. I think Chicago.
I'll tell you what, though. You know who the Brewers are almost identical to be? They have a identical twin in the American League, and it's the team that you like. Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah, get the bat on the ball. They can work the bases.
They put the bat on the ball, and they run the bases.
And
they play some really good defense.
And they have pop in the lineup. Well balanced.
So there you go. That what may be the World Series. That's a high possibility of it being Brewers and Blue Jays, which is cool. I like that. I like that matchup.
And Eric, don't underestimate Detroit up against Seattle. I know they're a little lopsided when it comes to the standings of the regular season, but it's a whole new ball game now. Detroit is one of those teams, too. Just get in. They can do damage. Again, what did I say earlier in the afternoon, Eric? You enter a 3, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5. You're paying that pitcher. You're paying that pitcher to be your ace and go out there. And that's why I said, and I don't know if we got some new viewers here, I said to Eric earlier, a 2 out of 3 series, you're telling me if the Giants had only been able to win 3 more games in the regular season, we would have had Webb, Ray, Verlander. When you're seeing outings like this, Eric,
I know, man.
Bigger than Boston, New York, and who the hell are these pitchers?
I know. And that's why I said, that's why I was so confident, Glenn. That's why I never gave up on the Giants, because they had the pitching. Unfortunately, the pitching fell apart at the wrong time, right? It carried them through about, 90% of the season. That last 10%, it started fading, and then they just couldn't get it done at the end. But the Giants had the pitching to do something in the playoffs. Whatever.
You know what? Give it some thought. We're not going to get into it right now. I don't even want a response. But later on tonight, let's talk a little bit more about the Giants and their failure to make the postseason, Eric, especially watching these games that I think, oh, my God, they could have won. They could have done some damage. They could have competed. You think Cincinnati competed against the Dodgers? I think the Giants could have given them a better run anyway.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But Verlander, would he go 9 games, couldn't get us a win? Did that hurt us? Or are you unbothered by that? Talk about it later.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, guys, let's go enjoy what is that? Navajas ground out. So still 0-0 going to the bottom of the second in New York. So we'll be back for the last and final postgame of the wild card series, Glenn. And of course, we'll get into some more Giants talk. Whatever, maybe some news will break. Who knows? But who knows? We'll see.
It's exciting. Schlittler's got a no-hitter going, Eric. So,
well, there you go. Why not?
I know.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back here after Yankees and Red Sox. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.